Hey everyone, welcome to Rajitha's Razz TV, where you are the celebrity and I bring to you lots of life lessons that will save you years worth of time, money, and more importantly will teach you how to live life to the fullest. So today's topic is very exciting. I am super pumped up about sharing some secrets that I have personally put in place to get to financial independence. Now, before we dive in, do you know what is financial independence mean? And especially, do you know what does it mean to you? I spent a lot of years not knowing this, and I feel so bad that I wish I knew it sooner so I could have implemented these in my own life sooner. But you know what, it's never too late. Here I am, I'm happily reporting financially independent, and I will tell you which phase I am in later in the video. But I really want this for you. I really want this for every sweet lady out there who doesn't know that there is something called financial independence. So basically, financial independence means you are living based off of your investments or the income coming from your investments. Let it be your rental property, let it be your savings from your investment portfolio, the dividends, the interest that you're earning, that is covering for your living expenses, and you don't have to go for a formal employment anymore for the rest of your life. That is now the ultimate financial independence phase, which is called as financial freedom. But don't lose your heart already if you are nowhere close to that, because there are multiple phases of it where you need to go through each phase, and you will achieve that ultimate financial freedom only when you go through these phases. 5 phases in financial freedom to get to that ultimate financial freedom, but each phase is so rewarding. Trust me, I've been through each phase and it is beyond rewarding. So now that you know what financial independence means, I want to talk to you today about 5 phases of financial independence and how you can achieve them. Now, listen through these phases very carefully. Go grab your notes. Make sure you jot it down. Try to see where you stand and how you're going to get to the next level. So definitely you need your journal, a notebook, a pen, a paper, whatever that is, so you can scribble down your thoughts and make sure you are taking enough action items so you can really implement and achieve financial independence. And phase 1 is, I call it paycheck to paycheck. Some people call it hand to mouth, or whatever term you call it. It's basically you are really tightly dependent on your monthly income or the job that you are working for, and if that income has to go away, you are in big trouble. So your employment income is covering for your rent, your mortgage, your living expenses, your car, your lifestyle, your kids' school, whatever that is, your job is covering for that. For any reason, if you're going to lose that job, or if you have to quit for some personal reason, then you have to scramble to look at how you can make sure your family is taken care of. So that's your paycheck to paycheck phase, and this is our longest phase for most of them. And in this phase, you have a lot of bad debt. Now, what is bad debt? Bad debt is anything that you are paying high interest for. Basically, if you are looking at buying that expensive furniture on your credit card, that is bad debt. If you are looking at buying that car at a high interest. Now, cars you can get up to 3 years loan, and if you pay it off and you use that car, that's said to be as a good asset eventually, because you are not continuously paying the car payment for the rest of your life. So you have to look at how you're going to spend your money in specific cases. But really, credit card debts, revolving high interest credit card debts, your student loans, your personal loans that you have taken and you've forgotten about it, or that revolving electronics debt. These days everyone wants expensive electronics, and we just go to the store and we put it on the credit card, and before we know it, it piles up, and then when it comes to repayment, we don't like it, do we? Phase 2 is you still got some negative debt. I call this phase as close to positive net worth or a little bit negative net worth still. Where here the difference is you are paying your debts very faster at a very faster pace, and you are trying to make a lot of payments, and you are trying to at the same time build your assets. So in this case, you explored how to generate wealth, how to take advantage of your 401k plan that your employer offers, also known as your retirement plans. So you are taking advantage of all these, and you are still dependent on your income. And if you have to lose your job today in this phase, if you are in phase 2 and if you have to lose your job, you at least have some basic income from that will help you get through a month or two. So you are not going to put your family at trouble. So this is a good phase to be. Coming out of phase 1 into phase 2 is a big deal. So I cheer all of you who made it this far. This is a very, very important phase, and you don't want to be stuck in this phase either, but take pride in getting this far and make sure you are enjoying that you made it this far. Okay, so you've made through phase 2 and you paid off most of your credit card debts, and you have a positive net worth, and you have some savings and some assets. Your assets are growing up while your debts are going down. So this is a great phase to be because it's called as the financial safety phase. In this phase, you have a positive net worth, and congratulations. I want everyone to be in this phase for as quickly as possible for most of their lifetime and beyond, because once you are in phase 3, getting to the next phases is pretty quick, because this phase is really a stepping stone towards the rest of your life, how you will live your life, how you will lead your life, and what example you will set to your next generation, your kids, and what kind of assets you're going to leave for them, and what kind of principles and values you're going to leave for them. So when I got to this phase, I cannot tell you my happiness, because I worked very, very hard to pay off all those high interest credit card debts. I want to know in the comments if you are in phase 3. I want to celebrate with you, and I want to cheer for all of those who are in phase 1 and trying to get to phase 2 and phase 3. So put your comments below if you are in which phase so far. Now in phase 3, you have enough savings. You have made at least 6 to 8 months of savings in your savings portfolio. And if something has to happen, if you are gonna lose your job, or your company furloughs you, or you have to quit for some reason, your family is not gonna miss a beat. You are well prepared. You have good financial safety, and your family is gonna just live along while you find and explore that next option. In phase 3, make sure you are keeping control of your finances. Don't go and upgrade your lifestyle dramatically. That will put a big dent in your... Okay, so the next phase is phase 4, high net worth, and you have explored what is known as passive income and multiple income streams. So in phase 4, like you have heard, your assets are way higher now than your debts. And actually, you may only have good debts, no more bad debts, and only good debts. Like your good debt is your mortgage on the house. House is usually a good debt because you are living in it. It's a lifestyle choice. It gives you a lot of pleasure, and you may have equity in it. Unless you get a lot of home equity loan on it, which is bad debt again. Otherwise, house, I consider it as good debt. So your assets are increasing. You have very good positive cash flow, and the income that you're making is more than your expenses. So you are saving anywhere between 25 to 75% of your income towards your savings and investment. This is a great phase to be in, where your investment portfolio is gonna grow exponentially very quickly. And once you reach this phase, getting to that final phase of financial freedom is pretty much very automatic, as long as you are still disciplined. You are not going and blowing up your budget, and you are not saving enough. The more you can save and put towards your investments, your assets, your rental income, your multiple income stream sources, there you go, you are on your way to financial freedom. So in phase 4, your focus should be really about looking at, now that you have enough assets and enough savings in your account, if you have to lose your job or if you have to change your careers and do something that you love more than what you are doing right now, this is the time to do it. It's a mini freedom. If you want to take a mini retirement, and if you have to quit your job for a few months and take on a new career, you won't be impacted in this phase. This is a great phase to be, and you will love the freedom of going after your dreams without having the pressure of earning money and bringing that money so you can pay the bills and whatnot. So right now I feel so good. I have worked so hard to get here. It only took me 18 years to get here, but I am here and I'm so happy to be here, and I am on my way to phase 5, and I'm living my dream. I'm living my life on my own terms right now. So this is a great phase to be, you all. It's wonderful if you got this far. So I want to know all of you who are in phase 4, give me a high five, because it is amazing. You deserve to enjoy, you deserve to live your life to the fullest. So in phase 4, you also have a very good improved lifestyle. So you have slowly upgraded your lifestyle and you have fine-tuned your expenses, and you know intentionally where you want to spend more. You have a good heart. If you have a good heart, you will be able to also give back to the community, and I highly recommend doing that, because once you achieve this phase, what gives you more happiness is being able to help others. You should be always helping others, and when you are in a financial independence phase 4, you have a little bit more than a lot of other people. So please go out there and help people, whatever you. So in this phase, that's the beauty of this phase. I love about this. You are not worried about taking care just of about yourself. You are able to get out there and get some help to others more. Oh my God, we are in phase 5. If you have come this far, that means you are close to financial freedom. And I really want to know who all have achieved this. I want to give a salute to all of you who have achieved this and who are already on their way to it. So kudos to everyone in this phase. You have a very high solid investment portfolio. You have multiple passive income streams. So you have rental property coming in, you have investment interest income coming in, you have maybe dividend income coming in, you have business income coming in. So basically you are making money while you are sleeping, or you are making money while your money engine is working while you are in sleep. You really don't have to work for rest of your life. You don't have to work for someone else for rest of your life unless you really want to. So you will be working for someone if you want to, by your choice, not because you have to, not because you are required to, not because you need that money and you need to do something about it. A lot of them call it as retire early phase. I don't believe in retire early. I want to have mini retirements instead. So squeeze in those special moments, enjoy your life throughout the journey, every phase. Make sure you're celebrating throughout the key milestones that you are reaching, and celebrate. So for some people, retirement may mean quitting their full-time job or that 9-to-5 grind and trying to come back to what they have been dreaming of, which technically you can really achieve that in phase 4. And in phase 5, you really don't have any pressure to go and work for anyone, because you have a steady income source that's paying for your living expenses. So there you have the 5 phases of financial independence. And I would like to know from you which phase you are in at this time. And if you need help to get from one phase to the other, please reach out to me. I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you and see what I can do to guide you through this process. And again, like always, I ask you to like this video, put a comment below so you can share with others your stories, because on Razz TV, you are the celebrity and we want to hear your story. We want to hear what it means to you, what financial independence means to you, and where you are in this journey and how you plan to achieve it. So bye now, take care, love you all, live life to the fullest.